Howdy folks, you on the C8 Gonna Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button and join this awesome community.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode, yes, of C8 Gonna Speed 252, and I want to thank each and every single one of you for pushing that play button today. Man, I'm super excited to bring you a different video. As you guys know by the title, my good friend Eric here at the dealership let me borrow his 2023 Camaro that he absolutely loves, and I'm looking forward to actually making a video about this bad boy. So if you haven't had opportunity yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button right beside it so you get an alert anytime a video comes out. Give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments down below, your thoughts on this brand new 2023 Camaro SS1LE. I can tell you right now, after looking at this bad boy, it is absolutely stunning. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I just drove around the corner and I'm gonna tell you right now, it feels absolutely amazing, guys. Eric did a phenomenal job, especially on the outside of blacking out the tinted windows. You guys know every time I talk about a new car and it doesn't have tinted windows, I say that's one of the main things you need to get. Well, Eric, he went all the way and tinted this bad boy on the front, on the side, and on the back. Now, Eric is the type of guy, he loves everything blacked out. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. As you guys can tell, these tinted windows make this car pop, and this paint job is absolutely stunning. Man, I can tell you right now, one thing I absolutely love about the Camaro is these tail lights. These tail lights, when I first seen them before the C8 Stingray came out, them jokers popped, and I thought that Chevrolet actually copied these tail lights and put them on the C8 Stingray as well. But man, these tail lights, these clear tail lights is absolutely awesome, and I love how they look. Now, we walk around this bad boy in general, you can tell this car holds a presence on a road of its own. I mean, it's just absolutely stunning in person. It stands out, and I can tell you right now, it looks way better than a Mustang to me. It is absolutely gorgeous. Words not enough to describe how good the Camaro is. But the sad thing is, Chevrolet is actually getting rid of the Camaro. Yes, for you guys that don't know this, the Camaro is actually going away, which is why Eric actually decided to go ahead and buy him a Camaro as well. And on top of that, the door's locked. Let me go ahead and unlock that bad boy because the driver's side was unlocked. On top of that, Eric went ahead and got himself a manual. Yes, a manual, a 2023 Camaro, and it's a manual. And as you guys know, they don't make manuals in Corvettes anymore. And now since they're gonna stop making Camaros, it's gonna be hard to get manuals unless you go out and buy a Mustang. Womp womp. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about some of the other things that I really love about this Camaro. So as you guys can see, this is pretty much bone stock. Eric said the only thing he has done to this car has put the tinted windows in there and the emblem in the front. Everything else is stock. I thought this was wrapped, but it was not wrapped after all. It came with the car as well. If you take a look at these wheels, now I will admit, the wheels for the C8 Stingray are absolutely trash, but for the Camaro, they actually look pretty decent. I like the way these wheels look. They stand out to me. It matches the car perfectly, and Chevrolet could not have done a better job with actually getting these wheels for the 2023 Camaro. Now, I do love the fact that it had red calipers because it stands out a pop. Any color that stands out against black absolutely is stunning. So I like that it has bimbo brakes. It has the rotors that are absolutely huge for this car as well, because this is a 1LE, you guys. This is a nice track package car. You can actually take this car to the track once it's broken in and drive the heck out of it. Now with this car, you get the Goodyear tires. With the Corvettes, you get the Michelin tires. So these are 285 30/20s that are in the front of this bad boy, and then you come on back to the rear and you actually have the 305 30/20s in the back. These are absolutely big tires as well. These are also sticky. If you can take a look, you can see the debris that's on that tire right here. Just as sticky as the Michelin ones that comes on the 2023 Z06 if you were to get the Z07 package. Now, one thing I absolutely do love about Camaros is that they're just easier to drive and they're easier to understand. And you got a back seat, which a lot of guys who have kids want to have a back seat for their cars and also have some fun. Now Eric doesn't have any kids, so the back seat there is just the back seat. Eric take this bad boy all the time and have an amazing time with it. I mean, he absolutely loves his car and he drives it all the freaking time. Now I'm gonna sit here and say this just on the rip, just on the camera, right off the bat. After hearing this bad boy by being in my friend's Mike Camaro and being in Eric Camaro, the Camaro sounds way better stock than the C8 does. I am so confused on why the Camaro SS 1LE sounds way better than a Stingray. I don't know how that's possible, but Chevrolet did it, and that confuses the crap out of me. And I'm not the only one that says that, because Mike says it too, and Eric says the same thing. I don't know how, but this exhaust from the factory sounds a lot better on this car than it does on the C8 Stingray. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this door as well. Oh, got access to nod again. Whoop, here we go. And we'll open up this bad boy. What I like that Eric has also in his car is he had red seat belts. As you guys may know, if you got black interior, at least get a color seat belt that's going to stand out and pop. This seat belt absolutely matches with his red calipers, which is what I like. You got to have something that kind of brings you that just a little bit of different appealing, just a little bit of different color, a little bit of different aspect. And what I like about this car is, like I said before, it has red calipers, red seatbelt. They actually go well with each other a lot. And you can tell this car has just enough hint bit of red that kind of make it pop a little bit. As you can see, it has it right here on the steering wheel as well. You have SS right there. You can see SS on this manual knob as well, not including the hazard button, by the way. But this car looked absolutely great. There's a lot of space in here. One thing I also noticed when I got inside this bad boy for the very first time is that it has bucket seats. You actually, when you sit in this bad boy, you actually sit in this bad boy. And these seats are standard with this car. This doesn't come in a C8 Stingray at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crank this bad boy up for you guys after I push down the clutch. There we go. And you can see how the Chevrolet logo is here as well. Go to the main menu, turn the music down to make sure we don't get a copyright strike. One thing I also like about the dash here is that the dash is absolutely stunning. I mean, I like how it just looks so great. You got 200 on the dashboard. Eric has 5,500 miles on it, which tells you he do drive the heck out of this bad boy. And one thing I also like is that it has a heads-up display. Now, you might not be able to see this in the GoPro, but the heads-up display is absolutely amazing as well. One other thing that I also love about this car is, like, I like the AC vents. The AC vents look like airplane engines to me. They look pretty freaking cool. And I like how this car literally just hugs you. So when you're on the track or when you're driving in or racing someone, you feel planted in your seat, guys. This car is absolutely stunning in the inside. And I love how it has red seat belts in the back and also in the front. It is absolutely phenomenal. One thing I can say about this, it comes with a key fob right here, along with 455 horsepower. It is a V8, and you can get this in manual or automatic. Once again, Eric decided to get his in manual because of the fact that they won't be making this car anymore. And for some particular reason, I do believe that these cars will be super rare in the future, especially the manuals. So once again, you guys, the Camaro is absolutely, by far, hands down, a heck of a car. And I absolutely love the fact that it's so easy to drive and so easy to understand and so easy to, you know, if you want to have a kid or two, you can still have a back seat. Now, if you got grown kids, that may not work. But at the end of the day, man, this car is absolutely stunning, you guys. I can't speak enough how amazing this car is. And I wish you guys can hear the exhaust, but unfortunately, with me just being here by myself, I am not able to rev the car and at the same time have that sound come out. But man, it sounds absolutely gorgeous. I mean, absolutely stunning. When Eric got in there earlier and cranked it up for me, it sounds like an absolute beast. And right now it sounds good, and it's just in tour mode. So you can imagine what other modes actually sound way better than tour mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back in the car for you guys, and I'm going to show you what exactly this car looks like when you go through the other mode. So as you can see right here, you got the tour right there. Now you in sport mode, and the exhaust change, it automatically open up. Now you in track mode, and then you have ice or snow mode, which something you won't really use here that often, but at the end of the day, it's just definitely nice to have. I mean, that sounds pretty freaking good to me. way better than the C8 Stingray. I mean, the exhaust on this car, it rumbles and it pops. You just don't get that with a C8 Stingray. You just don't, and the dash alone looks pretty good. I mean, I like the display, I like how it looks, I like how it's shaped up to be, and it's one of those things where I really absolutely love this car. Now, I don't own a Camaro for myself. I used to own a V6 Camaro, but it does not compare to this bad boy at all. This Camaro is absolute beast. Now, this Camaro will drag my old V6 Camaro. It'd be night and day. I wouldn't even try to race Eric. I would look at Eric. If he rolled his window down, I would probably give him a high five and just keep it moving, doing the speed limit while he's doing 180 in this bad boy right here. Now, another thing that I like about this car is that underneath the hood, you got 455 ponies. 455 ponies. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this hood for you guys so you guys get a quick look at what this looks like as well. It's a little hot under here. Yeah. Look at this, look how clean this is. Now, once again, Eric did just buy this, but man, this air intake is pretty large for a stock car. Now, once again, Eric hasn't did anything to it, so it's definitely stock at the moment. Now, Eric may try to do something to it in the future. I haven't really asked him those questions, but at the end of the day, I don't think you need to do much to it other than keep driving and keep beating people out on the road. But this engine looks absolutely phenomenal. And his boy just actually bought an identical Camaro, except his looks like Rapid Blue. It's not Rapid Blue, it's a little bit lighter than Rapid Blue, but the Camaros are absolutely identical. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a rare car in the future, you guys, because you won't be able to get these anymore. But I love the way this, oh my gosh, I can't say enough about how amazing this car is and how thankful I am that Eric gave me the opportunity to actually do a quick review on his 2023 Camaro SS 1LE. It's an absolutely gorgeous car, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. I like how this actually is different as well. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's something that just stands out a little bit more than all the other cars. And I really love these tail lights. Nice and clear, which is something you would see on a Z06 like C7. And I just like how clear these bad boys is. Man, what a nice car. What a phenomenal job of picking this bad boy out. Eric, you did a phenomenal job. And man, I cannot thank you enough again for letting me do a review on your 2023 Camaro SS 1LE. And I'm looking forward to making more videos with these cars because I got a lot more to say about this car. This is just the overall quick review, but the 5 things I love, the 5 things I may not like, the things you should do, the things you shouldn't do, those videos are all coming you guys' way. And Eric, I'm looking forward to making more videos with this bad boy. So for anybody that are new to the channel, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification button right beside it so you get an alert anytime a video comes out. I am sweating like a mug out here. And leave your comments down below because I'm looking forward to reading those as well. What's your thoughts on this 2023 Camaro SS? Do you think Chevrolet should keep building these bad boys? Do you think they're overpriced? Do you think they're underpriced? What are your guys' thoughts? Do you ever consider buying one yourself? Leave your comments down below, and I'm looking forward to catching you in another episode of Seagull on Speed 252.